We're gonna make a video today about what not to do when you're watering new sod in the heat. So just to start off, we're in Houston. It's the 1st of August and it's really hot. Our highs every day are 102, 103, 104. So when we're planting new sod, you can see this is a builder that we're doing it for. And we don't do the watering for them. You know, they do it themselves, but I'm being nice today and just turning it on while I'm here because it looks so bad. But you know, new grass, we typically need to water 2 to 3 times a day during the heat of the day when it's over 95 to 100 degrees. It's really got to be babied and it's got to be watered in the heat of the day. If you water it in the heat of the day, you can see this grass is brown and there's no color in it. And what it's doing is it's feeling stressed. So the green water that was in the blades is going down to the root system to try to keep it alive. And it's going into a dormant state. You can see right here where they're watering it a little better. You know, and it's got a little bit of color in it, but you know, all in all, you know, they're not staying on top of the watering at all out here, which is a bad deal. You know, we're spending a lot of money on grass to put it out here, and you know, they're going to kill it. So you can see over here, they haven't watered it at all. And this grass, we delivered this 2 days ago. And you can see it completely dormant. It looks like hay, you know, and this is stuff that's beyond our control. You know, typically this time of year when it's hot like this, it'll go from lush green, and I'll show you what we're delivering. So, you know, this is what it looks like. Nice and lush and thick and green. And if you don't water it when it's 100 degrees, as soon as we lay it, in 5 or 6 hours, it'll completely dry out and look like this. That's the same grass, same field, you know, nothing different other than it hasn't been getting water. So the right thing to do this time of year is when you plant it, you need to immediately water it. The longer you let it sit, the more it's going to dry out. When it starts looking brown like this, it's not going to immediately perk back up. It was just harvested. It's not like established grass. Established grass, you know, if this was established grass when we watered it, it'd perk back up overnight. This grass will take weeks. You know, if they keep doing what they're doing here, you know, it's not going to survive. So, you know, we'd like to see, you know, sprinklers and stuff that we could set up, you know, a sprinkler for every house, you know, and we turn it on and water while they're not here. But, you know, this is one of those things that's kind of out of our control, you know, but we don't like seeing it because you're taking really pretty grass, you know, and just killing it and spending a lot of money, you know. So, you know, this time of year, if you're thinking about stripping little areas and stuff like that, you know, kind of like here, they stripped right here. You know, this is fine if you're going to stay on top of the watering, but if you're not going to stay on top of the watering, you know, it's better not to even do it. It's better to plant in the cooler times of the year. You know, remember when it gets cooler, the cooler it gets, the easier it is to plant. You know, when we start dropping below the 90s, it doesn't need near as much care from the, you know, whoever is taking care of it. It'll go longer without water. It won't turn brown as fast with the sun. But when we're in mid 90s and above, you have to really be careful. You know, that's why you'll hear people say, plant in the spring and the fall. And that is a good idea because it's more hands off. There's nothing wrong with planting this time of year. If you water 2 or 3 times a day, 8 a.m., noon, and 4, the grass will do absolutely fantastic. It'll root in about a week. And when I say root, what that means, we'll come over here to some green grass. It's not going to be rooted because we just did this 2 days ago. But when you pull it up right here, you'll see this black dirt and you're going to start seeing white roots poke out of that. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the roots coming out and the grass starting to stick in the ground. When you grab it like this and you can't pull it off the ground, then you start watering like an established yard. But like I said, this is really a video on what not to do when it's hot and you plant grass. So as long as you stay on top of your watering, you'll do great. If not, you know, in 5 or 6 hours, it'll look like that. You know, if you keep letting it go like this for another week, you know, it's not going to come back. It's going to kill it. You know, if they get on top of the water, it'll be fine. But a lot of times with these builders out here, they don't have time to come out here. So it's just not a good idea to plant this much grass and not have somebody that's going to water it. But that's the video. Just wanted to show you, like I said, some quick tips on, you know, what we would like to see when you're watering new sod, or if you're thinking about planting sod in the winter, you know, in the summer, you know, just remember, you know, it's fine, but you got to really stay on top of the watering. If you can't do that, wait till cooler times to plant. Thanks for watching. This is Curtis, the Grass Store.